Hello teachers, today I'm going to give you a tutorial on the app known as Plickers. This app is fantastic for teachers who do not have a lot of technology available to them in their classroom or are just looking for a new assessment tool. So in order to get started, you must go to the website at first, and that website is Plickers, Plickers.com, and the website will look like this. Now, this app is available free in the App Store or on Google Play, but in order to get started, you must get on their website and do a few things first. So here's their website, and it gives you an overview of Plickers when you come to the website. And the first thing you will need to do is sign up. And I have already signed up, so I'm actually just going to sign in. And I'll put my information in. And sign in. Okay, and when you come in, it is going to look like this. You'll have a demo class, and then you'll have this button that says Add New Class. And I'm going to show you how to add a class so that this app can be used if you teach second grade and you only have one class, or this app can be used if your school is departmentalized and you will use this app for several different groups of students. So you will click Add New Class. You'll put in a class name. I'm going to put in Perry. You'll put a grade level and a subject, and you will choose a color and click Save. Now it will open to a page like this, and you can either type in each student first and last name, such as Miranda Perry, and press enter, and it will assign them a card number. Or you can click this copy and paste button, and it shows you can paste your student's name below, either first name and then last name, or last name comma first name, and it will automatically put your students in. Well, I'm going to manually put my students in, so then I'm going to add Matthew Perry, James Perry, Jill Perry, and Katie Perry. Okay, and so as you can see, each time I entered a student, it gave them a card number. I can change these card numbers by clicking on the card and sliding it and dropping it, and it will switch. Or you can leave them where it assigned them. You can assign up to 63 different cards. I'm only going to do 5 as my example. So now that I have my names set up, I can print a copy of those names, or I can go ahead and create my questions. So I'm going to go ahead and create my questions. I'm going to go to Library. I'm going to type a question. What is the sum of 2 plus 2? Okay, and I want this question to be multiple choice. You also have the option of making it true or false, but I'm going to do multiple choice. 2, 4, 6, and 8, and I will select 4 as my correct answer, and I will click Save. Now, once you have your question in, you will go to this little calendar icon, and it says Add to Plan. I need to add this question to a certain class. So, for instance, if you have 2 different classes, but you only want one specific class to answer this question, then you will add it to their plan. So, I only want the Perry class to have this question available to them. So I'm going to click the plus sign for Perry. And if you accidentally add a class, see I add demo class, and you want to delete that, you just click the X. So I've added this question to the Perry plan. Okay, so I'm going to collapse it. I can add more questions, of course, and it will show me my color icon, and I can scroll over that and it will show the name. When my students have answered this question, the color button will actually appear over here, and you will be able to click it, and it will give you your data chart, or a graph chart of your student responses, their correct responses and their incorrect responses, and give you some data on that. Now that I have a question, I want to see what it would look like in live view, or what my students would see. So I will click live view. I got to add Perry. I forgot I deleted it. Now we'll go to live view. Okay, And as you see, it popped up with my names of my students on the side. And I can reveal their answers or I can hide their answers. But I can also display the graph. Of course, I don't have any answers. I can reveal the answer, which is B, or hide the answer. Of course, if you are projecting this on your smart board or your Promethean board, you would want to hide the answer so that students can't see it, but they can see others' answers. I personally do not like to show this information. I like to just have it viewable for me. So I can go up here and I can click this button and it will hide the students' names. Now, as you can see, this question is now projected for students. You can also click full screen to make it full screen. But also right here are two other great options. You can make the text smaller or you can make it larger. So that if you're projecting this on your interactive board, you make sure that students can read it in the back of the room or in the front of the room. And like I said, you can also full screen. Now, this is what students will see on the board. So you will just log into your computer and click Live View. Now, if I log onto my app and I switch the question, it will automatically change the question that's displayed on my screen. So for instance, if my next question is what is the sum of 1 plus 1, and I go to that question on my cell phone or my iPad app, then it will automatically change this question so that my students now have the new question projected for them. Now, I want to cover how you use this app. So in order to use this app, you will need to go to Cards. And as you can see, Plickers uses these little cards that students hold up, and the app reads the image and collects their answer. Now, Plickers provides a card set for free that you must print, and there are 2 images or 2 cards per page. So I'm going to click this standard Plickers card set for free, and as you see, it will open a PDF file. Now this PDF file provides you with all of the cards you will need all the way to 63. As you can tell on the cards, there are numbers. So this is card 1, this is card 2, this is card 3, and so forth. And you also see letters, B, A, D, C, and these represent the answers or the possible answers. So if the correct answer is B, then B will need to be what students display, and there will be a separate video about how students answer questions. So you will print these cards out and cut them in half and provide each student with a card associated to the card number that they received. For instance, my student, Miranda Perry, got card number 1, so I would give her card number 1. And I'll also have a video of some tips for doing these cards, but I suggest if you print these cards to print them on cardstock. You can also buy matte laminating pouches if you have a personal laminator and laminate these yourself. However, word of warning, do not laminate these with a glossy lamination. This will cause the light to make a glare and the app will actually not read the image very well. So this needs to be a matte laminating cards. So you can buy matte laminating pouches for your personal laminator, or you actually have another option. Plickers actually provides a way to purchase matte laminated cards. And it says right here, a durable matte laminated version of our standard set is also available for sale on Amazon.com. If you click Amazon.com, it will send you to Amazon, but as you can see, they are currently unavailable. And on the website, it actually says they restock in March, and you have a lot of different purchasing options. So here are the cards, and this card set comes with 40, and you can see the picture of the cards. It says Plickers on the back, Plickers Simplified, and here's each image. You see this is card number 1. So you can also order these if they are in stock and they're already laminated for you and they're great. Or you can just print them yourself. I personally printed them myself and it worked out just fine. So you will need to have the cards. In my later videos, I will explain how to use these cards in order to answer. But this video mostly covered how to set up your class and how to set up questions. Also, if you click on this reports button, once your students have answered questions, it will provide you with reports. As you can see, I have not had any students answer, so no reports match this criteria. Well, I hope you enjoyed this simple setup video for Plickers, and please watch my other videos on using the app and tips and tricks for students to be successful using this app, and I hope you will view those soon. Thank you.